this is gonna be. I'm not sure what this is gonna be, but we have 3 cats. So there might be a cat entering.
Or 3. There might be a cat or 3.
Yeah, there might be a cat or 3 entering in this arena, we'll call it. My name is Melanie Dunn. With me, this is Andrew James Dunn.
So awkward.
I'm going with the middle name thing. Normally, I make videos on design, the lifestyle of a designer, and essentially anything I want. And for this one, I'm leaning into the anything I want. So something fun about the both of us, we like really, really weird things. And we grew up in 2 different states, and it just like so happens that we both like the same kind of weird stuff growing up as a kid. And now that we have a house, we're filtering in all of our childhood weird stuff. And we've been having a very joyful event of seeing the old weird crap and being like, why do you have that?
Yeah.
This is just kind of gonna be fun. I feel like maybe like adding a segment to my channel might be a fun like thing that's like, you know, it's not design, it's just like casual fun. But we decided we're gonna call this Dunnster Fire because, you know, our life is pretty much like a chaotic pile of fire.
Yeah.
Half the time. So this is gonna be a casual chit chat. I'm gonna show Andrew an item that I unpacked from a storage box that came from my parents, and we're just gonna talk about it. I decided for this one to start off kind of strong. At least I think it's strong. I'm gonna set the stage for this one, baby. You ready?
All right. Wait. Go.
Woof woof.
Uh-huh.
Robo woof woof.
Okay. Just taking a weird turn.
Y'all remember Poo-Chis? Cause I have a Poo-Chi.
I'm more amazed at the name
And
of
I
this.
still have the bone.
There's this very, very infamous episode of The Simpsons where I think Homer Simpson voices a new character on like the kids' favorite TV show. And it's like the Itchy and Scratchy show. And they're like, oh, we need a new character who's going to be hip and cool. And it's a dog. And they name him Poo-Chi. And that's why when you first told me about this, I was like, you got the name wrong. Because I was like, Poo-Chi's a Simpsons thing. And it's P-O-O-hyphen-C-H-I. Like, really? Poo-Chi. Not Pooch. Because like, if it's an electronic dog, right? Hear me out. P-O-O-C-H hyphen E for electronic, right? Doesn't that seem obvious?
So this came out in, I think, the 90s or early 2000s. I don't really remember.
What does it do?
It was released in 2000 and discontinued in 2002.
No way. It was 2 years?
2 years.
Is it worth something? Worth anything?
$45 on eBay.
That's a no.
$35 on eBay.
The fact that you could only get it for 2 years? It's amazing.
Yeah.
What does it do?
So, I have a Poo-Chi. This was the coolest thing when the commercial came out, because you know these old toys, you would see these like really awesome commercials and it would hype you up.
Uh-huh.
And I showed you the commercial already. Do you have thoughts on the commercial?
It's exactly what you think it would be. If you were at all conscious or aware in the 90s, it's exactly just like every other toy that like late 90s, early thousands of kids going like, whoa, so cool. Now, I do have to point out.
I do have to interrupt you to also say, not only do I have the Poo-Chi toy, I have the Poo-Chi and the Meow-Chi McDonald's toys.
Okay.
Because at the time, anytime a cool toy released, McDonald's also made their little version to sell their kids' meals.
What does this stupid thing do?
So it's a robot dog.
That's not a do. What does it do?
It does things dogs do.
Like what? Pee in the corner?
You see this button? This is patting its head. And its mouth moves, it would talk to you.
If you pat its head?
No. It would just
sometimes?
And you hold the bone up, and it would do stuff.
Okay.
You didn't know what this was, right? You never saw this?
I think I vaguely remember the commercials, but like I didn't know anyone who had it. I never had it.
I really wanted this when it came out. Because what I envisioned as a child was like a legit robot dog. That you can walk around, but it was a robot. And that like you would have a dog, but it was a robot. And I'm pretty sure there were other commercials other than the one that I showed you that had it doing like more robot stuff. But it didn't do that. I would equate this to, you know those robot things that they sit there and they're like, ee, 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 and they shake, and then they do a little flip? Yeah. That was the level of excitement
this is like the predecessor to those.
Yeah. If you got two of them and you put them next to each other, they would talk.
It's the pinnacle of technology.
They were so cool for like a year, you know? And then they went away.
Yeah, for 2 years, actually, literally.
My question, because this has been in a box for what? Instead it came out in 20.
Yeah, 2000, right? 20 years.
Yeah, I'm 32 now. Does this still work?
You're asking me. I don't know.
Do you want to find out if this still works?
Not really, but I have a feeling we're going to anyway.
Yeah, so there is a battery door in the back of its head like a robot would.
You know, like a normal robot.
And it's got one screw, so...
Let's crack it open.
And I think like a bigger question is, did we just shove this away in a box with the battery still in it?
Oh.
Or did we do the smart thing and take the batteries out?
1000%.
Back from the basement?
Against my better judgment, I didn't just run away. This thing's gonna kill us in our sleep.
No, it's not. Oh God.
Yeah. Why isn't there an on-off button? Oh my God. Its eyes are lighting up. Oh my God. Is it supposed to do that?
It's eating.
You know, just like you or I would. It looks exactly the same. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Are you gonna feed it?
No. Is it supposed to do that?
Yeah, it's begging for food. I wonder if it's like partially broken.
Yeah, I think so. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Chattermax from Bluey. Especially the fact that there's no off button is insane to me.
Well, that's how most of these toys were. Like, remember Furbies?
Vaguely.
You just always had them on and they had like a sleep mode, but like if their batteries were dying, they would wake up in the middle of the night and like screech at you.
Gosh.
The McDonald's version doesn't do all this. It has a magnet thing. I think the Meow-Chi had one too, but I couldn't find it, and you were supposed to like hold it up, and I think its face was supposed to light up. But like, see, it like sticks. But its little lights, I think, broke. Now, how do you feel about the Poo-Chi? What is your impression? And how weird do you think this is?
My impression is that we need to go down to the local church to get holy water. It's not weird so much as it is horrifying. Like, I get it. Late 90s, early thousands, this crap was all the rage. Furbies exploded and everybody wanted a piece of the pie. I get it. But man, is it scary. The eyes are flashing red. Oh man. It's like, I don't know, it's like a sign, one of those LED signs that's like breaking. And so, okay, so the three things this does. You can push a button on its head and it will acknowledge that you pressed that button. You can put, like it can hear you and react to sounds, right? Like if you clap your hands, it can tell. And if you put a magnet on its muzzle, it vibrates. Is that it?
Yep. And if you have two, they talk to each other.
Why would you need to buy anything else ever?
Yeah, I think this is the pinnacle from the early 2000s. But
I mean, literally too, Y2K, right? Like, it was literally the beginning of the next millennia. And this is what we got! Everybody thought we were gonna have flying cars and end world hunger, and instead we got this.
Well, also, didn't everybody think like the world was gonna
ending,
end? And then they made this?
Yep.
When they found out that life was going on, they were like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a robot dog.
Yeah, to be
that
fair.
yells at you.
To be fair as well, if this came out a year before, I would have thought it was the sign of the apocalypse. So.
This is pretty cool to find. Just because I like weird stuff, and I think I want to keep it. I won't keep the batteries in it, but I think I want to keep it and I'll put it with my Furbies.
It's gonna murder us in our sleep.
Do you have any final thoughts on the Poo-Chi before we end this?
There's a series of movies. I've been trying to think of it since you brought this thing out and put it on the table. They're about these like possessed figures, like not quite action figures, kind of dolls, that would just murder people in horrible ways. That's what this reminds me of. I do not care for it.
Whatever. I like it.
Can I please take the batteries out?
Sure.
Okay, great.
You take the batteries out.
Oh my god. It's singing Beethoven's Ninth. It's a bomb! Is this like a slot machine?
Oh, we might be playing a game. I think I played games.
We won! I feel like this is like Jumanji. Like once you open it, you have to like do some horrible thing in order to get it to go back to where it belongs. There we go.
That was a pretty cool look into my childhood. Oh yeah, like you don't have anything weird. I like it. I think it was pretty cool. And you know, it just shows where society came from and how we've improved.
And what will be its inevitable demise.
But this is the Dunnster Fire, as we're calling it. And if you like this, please give it a thumbs up because that would be really cool. And if you want to see more videos like this, or if you're just interested in the design videos that I do, subscribe. Thank you, fiancé, for doing this.
You cannot thank me enough.
Thank you for fiancé for your presence with this cute doggy.
Oh my god. It's horrifying.
And we wish you happiness and we wish you good health. And we'll see you in the next one of these.
Unless you created Poo-Chi, and in that case, I hope you get what you deserve.
Poo-Chi says bye-bye.